Hello, this is another short video because there's something that's been popping up a lot just lately and I thought I'd give you my thoughts on it. And it's where we've had a shortage of certain fruit and other items, produce items in the shops. So the question is, why is seasonal veg and fruit better for you? So a very quick run through in why I believe that's the case. Now, firstly, if you go to a farmer's market, they have grown and harvested that produce. So they will know its background and you know its origin, and it will be seasonal. So you'll watch that market stall change. You'll see rhubarb come and go, apples come and go, the salad bits appear, strawberries come and go. So that's eating seasonally by watching the farmer's markets and shopping there. You have to be careful in the supermarkets because things are transported in. So if you're eating strawberries all year round, where were they grown? They don't grow in this country in the winter, do they? So they would have been transported. So firstly, they'll have a carbon footprint. They won't be fresh. They would have been picked before they're ripe, sprayed with the product to stop them degrading, and then kept refrigerated. So you're not eating fresh produce. So the nutritional content will be slightly different. There is still some nutrition there, but it won't be as high as if you were having it fresh from your farmer's market and it was seasonal. Also, there are problems with soil contamination overseas. The soils aren't regulated and there have been cases of heavy metals and other substances brought into the food chain for that reason. There's an example of hepatitis C being transferred through poor hygiene as well. And that was through food transported from China to Australia. And there were people who were infected. Got a runny nose. It's really cold in my office. So there's problems there, isn't there? Garlic is irradiated and it's sprayed and bleached. So, this superfood is actually being corrupted, and that's partly because of the transport process. In the summer, we have a lot of polytunnels, don't we, that don't have the heating, but that's force grown food. So the hydroponics, they're not even grown in soil. They're grown in trays, sometimes of cocoa powder, or just wet mats. So where's the nutrition coming for the plant? It's being force grown. So that's not going to be as good. The flavour won't be as good because they're being force grown. That's another thing to consider. So eating seasonally means you're not exposing yourself to those foods. So it's interesting, isn't it? Now, the other thing is, if you're looking at immune system responses, in the winter time, a lot of our seasonal food is the root vegetables, so potatoes, turnip, swede, parsnip, etc. Now they are preparing us and supporting us through the winter. So we start eating them as the autumn comes to an end, and we increase that consumption because they're readily available. Now, the storage of those vegetables, the root vegetables, is really simple. You just keep them in a cool cupboard. You don't even need to refrigerate them because they store so well in their own climate. So it's worth considering that as well. So watch out, okay? If you find a good farmer's market or a stall, go there. You're going to be getting the right seasonal foods. Check the labels. If food starts to go up in a supermarket, it's becoming less abundant. With farmers markets, as it becomes cheaper, it's because there's more of it. So you need to watch your prices as well. So buyer beware. And personally, I think eating seasonally is absolutely the right way to go. So then if there is a crop trouble overseas, it doesn't affect you because we're supporting our local farmers and our own economy, which is very, very important. And if we don't do that, we then lose the land and the very land that we're growing our food on, and that would be tragic. So support them, support our economy, eat locally, and you'll feel so much better for it. So I hope this has helped. I'm posting up an article onto my website, so it's www.eattolive.org.uk, and if you just search seasonal foods it'll come up, and I've typed up my thoughts on this as well so you can have a read, and I won't be doing a test though later. Okay, hope you've enjoyed this and speak to you again soon. Bye bye.